Enginewerks, more than meets the eye.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Quentin's Enginewerks. Tonight we're doing a special edition called What Kids Want. Basically something where we've got a panel of kids that are going to come on and we're going to talk about some of the different books that are out there that are aimed at kids, what they like about them, what they don't like about them. We've got 3 kids that are going to be joining us tonight. First of all, we have Donovan joining us. Donovan, welcome to the show.
Hi.
So, Donovan, what can you tell us about yourself?
I'm 14. I like to go outside and play with my friend who lives on my street.
Very cool.
Yeah. I like to play Xbox, stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah. And our next guest is Blake. Blake, welcome to the show.
Hi, I'm Blake. I'm 10 years old. I'm the creator of a comic book character called Super Pickle.
Super Pickle, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll definitely have to talk about Super Pickle a little bit later on. And last but not least, we have Zachary. Zachary, welcome to the show.
Hi, my name's Zachary. I am 8 years old. I really like to play Minecraft and Roblox.
Okay. Excellent. So kind of a warm-up question I like to do with everybody, who comes on. We, kind of talk about favorite, our favorite franchises and stuff like that. For me, I absolutely love Transformers. I love G.I. Joe and Star Wars and Thundercats. For how about you, Donovan? Which one? What are some of your favorites?
I really like the TV show called The Flash, and some of the other shows connected with that, like Arrowverse shows like Arrow and Supergirl.
Okay. And how about you, Blake?
I like Iron Man. On our PS4. I like to play a Spider-Man game, and I also like Star Wars and Thundercats.
Zachary, how about you? What are some of your favorite shows and whatnot?
The same Blake said.
Alrighty. So, we all have along the way. We all have our different paths of getting there. But the important thing is that we got there. I know how I ended up getting into reading comics. What got you guys into it? Anybody want to go first?
I will. You, Dad, you inspired me to read comics.
Thank you. I'm glad to be able to be a bit of an influence. How about you, Donovan? What got you reading comics along the way?
Kind of the same answer, since my dad works with like the whole Indie Comics Dispatch and stuff. That's kind of what made me like notice them.
Okay. And Zachary, what got you into reading them?
Well, I was reading so much books that I got bored, so the next side of my book I saw was comic books, so I started reading them.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. And we'll go in reverse order this time. So, Zachary, are there any titles in particular you like to read? Is there what books do you like to read? What comic books are out there that you're right now that you're reading?
There isn't really much comic books.
Okay. Okay. So so have you read all the Dogman stuff?
Yes.
All right. That have you read Miraculous?
Yes.
So you've read more than you think you have, huh?
Zach, what
Yeah.
Zach, what about Wolverine?
Oh. Yeah.
And what about you, Blake? What books are you reading right now? Or what books are you reading right now, or have you read recently?
Stray Dogs. That one's one of my favorites. I'm working on a G.I. Joe comic book, Spider-Man, and Iron Man, and I'm actually working on creating a comic book, Super Pickle.
Okay.
I helped him.
And Donovan. Okay. Now, Donovan, what titles are you reading right now?
Well, I mostly started by reading like the Flash comic books, and then let's see, my little sister was actually in one of the Odina comic books, so I ended up reading those too.
Oh, very cool. And there's nothing like being immortalized in a comic book. From what I hear tell, your dad's managed to be get put into a comic book as well. Which is very cool, very rare.
Yeah.
So one of the things that we're I wanted to talk about on the show is to try and help for anybody who's watching the show, for people that are trying to make comic books for young adults and kids. Trying to figure out what what is it you guys want in a book. Do you guys are you guys wanting great artwork? Are you guys wanting a good story? Are you wanting characters that you can look at and go, this guy, I feel like he's a friend, I know him that well? Or is it a little bit of everything?
Dad, you there?
I know where my brother's going.
You're kind of in and out, Dad.
Checking.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat the question because it sounds like it looks like we're having a little bit of technical difficulty there for a second. Talking about basically what it is you guys are looking for is in stories and comics. Are you looking for something funny? Are you looking for great artwork? Are you looking for characters that you can look at and go, that's a friend? What is it you guys are looking for?
I'm looking for great artwork and probably like more of a storyline to it, like how they became that person.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm cutting in and out, or if I've got a good feeder.
You're cutting in and out a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. So Donovan or Zach, did either of you hear the original question? Or
Yeah, I heard.
okay, so Donovan, what's your take on it? What if what is it if you're going to be spending your money on a book, what is it you're looking for in a book?
First, I would like it to be like really like in-depth, good artwork that really catches your eye, and then also like a good story, but at the same time, like I like it when there's some humor in it, so then it can like keep my attention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now when you say humor, are we talking like Captain Underpants humor, where with a bunch of fart jokes and whatnot, or are we talking something a bit more sophisticated? Where are you at on that?
Usually a bit more sophisticated than that. Not just like the underwear type jokes like that, but like more sophisticated humor.
Mm-hmm. And there's nothing wrong with that. there's nothing wrong with going, hey, I like a fart joke now and then.
Yeah.
But but like I said, part of why we're trying to that's part of what we're doing this for, is trying to find out, okay, what stuff is it other kids out there want to hear about. Zachary, how about you? What kind, what is it you're looking for if you're gonna get a comic book and read it?
Well, I'm looking for laughs and action, mainly. Kind of like Dog Man.
Okay, so you want a lot of action. So lots of laughs, lots of action. Nothing wrong with that. And fart jokes.
Yeah.
You can tell that you can see the difference between having an 8-year-old and having a 14-year-old on the show, as far as what stuff. But that works. So as far as artwork goes, is there anything, are you looking for something that's really detailed? Is it okay if it looks like a bit like a cartoon?
I'm looking for a decent artwork.
Okay.
For Marvel and like action comic books, I want more like detailed, focused on like all the artwork and like scratches and stuff. But if it's like a kids comic book, I would not care if it looks like a cartoon.
So I'm sorry, you cut out there. You wouldn't care if what now?
If a kids comic book had more like cartoon artwork and stuff.
Okay. And how about you, Donovan? What stuff are you looking for a lot of detail in?
Well, like, I would like it to be like anything that's really like unique and catches your eye. Like I guess like just like it can have like it can have different aspects to it, but like I just prefer to really catch your eye so you can notice it.
That makes sense. Personally, I'm all for finding something, stuff that's different. That in fact, it's one of the best things about my job. I get to go out of my way to see how different something can be, to find the next Spawn or the next Ninja Turtle, something that nobody has thought of before. What are some ideas for some types of characters that you would like that you'd like to see come out that we don't have yet?
I'm probably gonna add this into one of my comic books later on, but like a soda supervillain.
A soda supervillain? Okay,
yeah.
So I gotta ask, what powers does he have? What makes him such a bad guy?
So like to fool people and like catch them off guard. In the top, he has like a cannon type thing that shoots soda cans.
Okay. Zachary or Donovan, either of you have ideas for characters that something that we haven't seen before that could be something new and fun and different?
I do. I was thinking, why Captain Underpants? He's really lonely. Why doesn't Captain Underpants get a wife?
Smart.
Captain Underpants wouldn't. He can't get a wife because she'll be telling him, "You're not leaving this house wearing nothing but your underwear yet."
No, but Captain Underpants has the same thing happen to his wife, so she also thinks she's her wife.
Interesting idea. And I could just see her going trawl. So we have a woman that anytime that somebody snaps
their finger,
then all of a sudden she becomes like Captain Underpants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Guys,
And how about you, Donovan? What character have we not seen?
So sometimes like I'm just like doing like something random and I'll like think of random ideas, but one that I like was just thinking of was like maybe someone who could like almost like it would also make really cool artwork for this. Someone who could bring animations to life.
Oh, that would be a very cool talent to have.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think here. Trying to think of something. If there's something we've seen along those lines before, and I can't say I have. That's actually, Donovan. You need to start writing a story on that and start doing it now and get that thing out there and trademarked, because that's a very cool idea.
Thank you.
That's the kind of story that an idea that we can. That's the kind of idea we can find ourselves going to the movie, and if 10 years to go, I remember hearing about this on a show, and yeah. So that would be very awesome. That'd be very awesome to see.
I actually have a surprise for all of you.
Okay, what's that?
Donovan, this is for you. It's a painting of Super Pickle.
Oh, thank you.
Zach, this is for you, Zach. And Dad, this is
I already
for
have
you.
one, Blake. Like, remember, I already have one.
Yeah, I just signed it. Zach, I just signed it.
I appreciate it.
That's cool. Thank you. Let's see here. So when you're trying to find a story to read or anything like that, what is it? Is it? Do you need a cool cover? Do you need, or does it need to be something where you already recognize the characters? So hey, a Pokemon book. I know all about Pokemon, so I'm going to read that because I already know about it. Or what's it take to get you to try? What would it take to get you to try a different book that you know nothing about?
So I feel like there can definitely like be like some things that like you would recognize, but at the same time you also like, if it was just like that, you'd always be just having the same thing. Like you need to like mix it up and discover new types of things that you might like. So for instance, I would think like the cover and something like a catchy title. So and then it'll really like get them interested.
Because I know some of the book, some of my favorite books I ended up finding that way. Just seeing the cover of a book and went, "What's that?" and ended up having a great story to go with it. Zachary, how about you? Are you gonna if you don't know anything about the book and other than the cover, are you gonna read it, or does it have to have a?
I would say it should have a bit of some things that you know about. That would get me to read it.
Dad, can you hear me, Dad?
Okay. So you need to, the cool cover, and it helps to actually. Does it help? Is it better to be a title that you already know about, or does that matter to you?
No.
Dad. Dad, can you hear me?
How about you, Blake?
Dad, I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
I can hear both of you.
Froze.
Okay, it looks like we're having all sorts of technical. Okay. Are you able to hear me now, Blake, or?
No.
Okay. Let's try take him out for a second and. Okay, Blake, can you hear now? Or are you still?
I can't hear you.
Oh, I have a feeling this is a case where the router on our end is not playing nicely and going. I'm overworked again. So, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to cut this show a little bit short. Donovan, I do want to thank you for your time. I'm sorry that we didn't get to as much time as I would have liked, but thank you for coming on and allowing us the opportunity. Thanks for allowing us to pick your brain a little bit. And everybody, thanks for watching, and have a great night out there. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.